In 2015, a 2-year-old girl who died from a brain tumor was frozen, in the hope she will one day be revived by advances in science. Mathrin Navarapong, from Thailand, is thought to be the youngest person ever cryogenically preserved. The toddler was found to have an aggressive form of cancer after she failed to wake up one morning. She was diagnosed with ependymoblastoma, a rare form of brain cancer that afflicts the very young. After months of intensive treatment, including 12 rounds of brain surgery, 20 chemotherapy treatments, and 20 radiation therapy sessions, it became clear there was little more doctors could do. She died on January 8, 2015 after her parents switched off her life support machine. By the time she passed away, she had lost 80% of the left side of her brain, essentially paralyzing the right side of her body. An alleged financial fraudster used backers' money for a personal and uncommon purpose, prosecutors say, to have his wife's body cryogenically frozen. William Che told investors he was putting their money in commodities, foreign exchange trading pools and precious metals, but instead used over $150,000 of it on cryogenics after his wife's 2009 death. While Che's account of his dealings isn't yet known, prosecutors say the 38-year-old fled New York for Peru while under investigation in 2011, and they have been unable to locate him since. Neither he nor any lawyer representing him responded to a related civil suit that the Federal Commodities Futures Trading Commission filed against him last year. Che solicited more than $5 million from people for investment pools, promising returns around 24% a year and telling them there was no risk in this activity, prosecutors said. However, he lost over $2 million of the investors' money and used much of the rest for personal expenses. One investor noticed Che drove a different luxury car virtually every time they met, and his wife's preservation. Cryogenics is something we've seen often in our favorite sci-fi movies, but more people are opting to preserve themselves this way. If they can afford it, that is. So, when a 23-year-old neuroscience student was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, she asked the internet for help raising the money to freeze herself until a cure is found. The effort was successful, and Kim Suozzi is now cryogenically preserved. After finding out she only had a few months to live, Suozzi took to Reddit to ask what she should do with her remaining days. The subject of cryogenic preservation was presented and Suozzi updated the post to ask the internet for help. Futurists, including the Society for Venturism, created a charity to help her acquire the huge amount of money it would take to make cryopreservation possible. The group, a volunteer-run non-profit, is no stranger to this process. It has already successfully raised funds for 2 cryopreservations and is currently working on another urgent case. Bridgetown residents Marta and Helmer Sandberg had always enjoyed life, but when Helmer passed away from a brain tumor in 1994, it was his wish not be cremated, but the complete opposite. For about $200,000, the former U.S. Marine has been cryogenically frozen, and waits in the Detroit-based Cryonics Institute for the time when a human body can be brought back to life. Miss Sandberg has also made the decision to come back by being cryogenically frozen when she dies. "I still miss Helmer," she said. "I still love him. We were together for more than 20 years and they were years of joy and contentment." The belief that death is the only certainty in life is a concept senior academic staff members at Oxford University Institute are hoping to dismantle, by paying to be cryogenically preserved and brought back to life in the future. Nick Bostrom, professor of philosophy at the Future of Humanity Institute, FHI, and his co-researcher Anders Sandberg have agreed to pay an American company to detach and deep freeze their heads in the advent of their deaths. Colleague Stuart Armstrong also wants to be preserved cryogenically, but is opting to have his whole body frozen. Bostrom, Armstrong, Sandberg are lead researchers at FHI, which is a part of the prestigious Oxford Martin School where academics research problems affecting the globe, such as climate change.